Hey you all, I finally have made a video showing how to create the sunset tumbler using the modeling paste. And in order to do that, you're going to need some modeling paste. I also use a slow dry gel medium that I mix into my modeling paste. You're going to need a pencil to draw with. I like using a chalk pencil. And then an applicator to put the modeling paste on. I also use a compass to make my little sun area. You don't have to do this. You can do whatever you need to make that half circle, but I like using the compass. And a ruler or straight edge in order to make your horizon line. So you'll see right now that I have taken my cup and I'm using my chalk pencil and a ruler, and I'm just making a horizon line across the tumbler. I'm doing it this way so that it's around the same. You could use a piece of tape around and create this, whatever you need to do, but I like using the pencil and just drawing my line. So I've roughly drawn the line all the way across. It doesn't have to be a perfect line because the water along the horizon is not perfect. So just, get that line across. So then I'm taking my compass and I'm going to use my compass and I'm just going to make a little semicircle. I do have an accident here as I'm doing this. So I'm going to erase what I don't like, fix it, and then I'm going to go back over with my chalk pencil where the sun is in a moment. So just create your little semicircle, however you want to do on the horizon. It doesn't even have to be directly on the horizon. It can be a little up. Just remember, wherever you create your sun, that's going to be your brightest point for that sunset that you're doing. So you're going to want to make sure that you work out from your whites and other colors from there. So I'm putting mine on the horizon, and now I'm going to go through, like I said, with the chalk pencil and color that in. So after that, we're going to start placing in our other details and stuff like that for the cup. So I'm just going to give myself an island area because this time I'm making a little coconut tree island area to match the phone case that I did a couple days ago. And so I've drawn an island just a little bit above the horizon, but that meets up with it. And then I'm going to put the palm trees down from the top. This is going to be a silhouette, so this will be painted solid black. There won't be any other details to it, so I'm just roughly drawing in the palm trees where I want them. And I'm only going to put in the base for the rest of the palm leaves. I'll put the details in for the palm leaves with my paintbrushes later. But I'm just giving myself the general idea for the space will be taken up on the cup by these. I am going to throw in some coconuts on these. They're going to be coconut trees instead of just regular palm trees. And I'll just go through and create the rest of the leaf areas and place in the nuts. Alrighty. You can see the palm tree silhouettes that I've done now. And then I'm just going to start going in and giving myself other detailings. From the sun, I'm going to give the look of a smaller area coming through with the waves. My husband just came through the door here, and he's saying hello to our dog Snoopy, who's jumping around on him. He doesn't pay attention to what I'm doing. So most of the time, the reason I extract my audios is because people come in and interrupt when I'm filming, and they just talk about whatever in the background. So he's being super cutesy and stuff like this. And right about now, he's going to say, "Oh, are you live?" And no, I'm not live. And he says, "Oh, good." Like, but I am filming. So that's pretty much how that conversation went. And in my head, I'm thinking I'm totally going to share this audio at some point, though, of him and what he was saying in the background. And yeah, so I'm having a conversation with my hubby at this point and putting in the details for you guys. I'm starting to create where I'm going to want to put waves, and going to give myself my shading and the points. Pretty much I give myself my areas so I can see where I'm going to want to put the modeling paste roughly here in a moment. So I'm just going to keep adding and detailing on the cup until it's completely detailed up with like wave areas and clouds in the sky. sorry about that. If you don't have your modeling paste rim cleaned, then you're definitely not going to get the thing open. Anyway, so now I'm going to add the modeling paste, and I've already put the gel medium down in the bottom of this. And so the gel medium is just a slow dry to allow the modeling paste to have time to slowly dry over the 24 hours, and you're less likely to get cracks in your modeling paste. Modeling paste can crack if you get cracks. We don't want that. So I like to use the gel medium to help it slowly dry so I avoid the cracks and I don't have to worry about it. And it's messy. Modeling paste is messy, and I've gotten it all over me, and it's a mess. It's a mess. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna get my hands cleaned up, and we're gonna get back to this. Alrighty, so now I've added the modeling paste in. I have the gel medium. I'm gonna give it a good old mix. That way it's all mixed up together, and I can start putting this around the tumbler where I want there to be texture. I learned from my mistake earlier. I'm cleaning the rim of the cup, not the cup, the jar. I'm cleaning it. It's getting cleaned. Yay, it will not get stuck in my lid now. Woohoo, I won't have to sit there and go run it under hot water to open it again. Let's grab the right lid, Liz. Yep, okay, we got this. All over your hands again. Yay. Alrighty, so now we're gonna start adding the modeling paste to the cup. I'm just gonna get it to where I like it on my little palette knife and put it around the edges in different sizes. I always start with the clouds, then I work my way down to the waves. So I'm going to just gently take the modeling paste and lay it onto the tumbler where I'd like it. So I grab a bit. You see I don't have a whole lot on the tip of there, and I'm just gonna drag it, and I'll move my tumbler too at the same time. I'm just gonna drag it and my palette knife across and let some of the modeling paste come off. And this is just what I do to get a modeling paste. I was trying to get you all closer to zoom in, but it's not, it wouldn't let me. So you guys get what you get, which is this. And I'll just keep showing what I'm doing. So I'm going to take the modeling paste and going to lay it onto the tumbler. We're just going to do that until all of the clouds and waves have their texture. Alright, I've gone around the whole cup. I've added clouds, I've added waves. I've tried to make it where the waves are smaller towards the back and larger towards the front to give the definition. And that's that. Thank you. Bye.